Okay folks, this will be an interesting one. Let's see if we can make this turn up a treat. It'll be a challenging one. Let's see how we go. Gonna leave it on 100. Sorry about the shaking, folks. Try and scratch myself, folks. Itchy, sorry. Let's see what we have. Okay, we'll get it out. I'll just start it off here. It is some kind of glass. It's just getting caught on the bed with some foil type decorative garland wrapping around it. We're going to try and put that on the edge. We're going to roll this across the copier. So we're just going to try and put that seam down on the edge here at the beginning. So I'm just going to line that up there. Just line that up. So try and play with buttons. See how we go with this. We normally do this with cans and bottles, not with glassware. Not this sort of glassware. I think it's I didn't show you what it is. I think it's a Tealight holder. So you put your Tealight candle inside and let's see how this looks. Yeah, it looks interesting, but we didn't get much but a few flashes here and there. But basically it looks like something used for tea lights. For tea light candles. I don't like candles, folks. They're a fire hazard. I don't like fire hazards. So tea lights are a popular way of illuminating your entertainment or your home. A lot of people love candles. Don't think that worked somehow. But yeah, tea light candles, they do have a niceness about them, I must say, which a lot of people like. There I could see a nice little picture of an angel doing a clarion call on this. A lot of people do believe in angels for some reason. Not everyone does, but a lot of people do believe in angels and other celestial beings and powers. A lot of people believe crystals have energy and therefore can be tapped into for healing and well-being purposes. I don't believe in that stuff, folks. But people believe in guardian angels. People often buy pick little pendants that feature what they call a guardian angel and have it hang off their neck. So there's a lot of people that do believe in the power of angels, as well as gemstones and shit like that. It's not my cup of tea, folks. This spiritualism and angels and shit like that. It's not my cup of tea, folks. I'm having a lot of trouble trying to get this to roll nicely. Yeah, that's looking shit, folks. I'm not doing this very well. Maybe I could use that area there of the guardian angel. It looks nice, even though I don't actually believe in guardian angels. It's a good way of setting this up. So I'm just going to put this down somewhere, just here. I'm actually thinking we're going to go back. We're going to work with this little piece that we've discovered, this little guardian angel, or maybe it's not a guardian angel. I don't know what fucking angel it is, but I'm going to work on it. So I'm going to put this angel piece in the corner. But I know a lot of people do believe in angels and shit. In a world where death is on our doorstep with coronavirus, yeah, people, I wouldn't be surprised if people are reaching out into the celestial world, into the world where there are such things as spiritual powers and shit like that, as a way of dealing with the difficulties that this world presents us. It's a really difficult world we're living in, folks. We're living in hard times. Poverty is a real killer, and it's not just about a direct infection with the virus. It's the economic problems we're going to face because of it. So we have to somehow prepare ourselves for death, whether it be through the virus itself or through the poverty that it's going to ensue if we don't get prepared. So we have to it looks as if we have to believe in something now, because there seems to be just no hope otherwise that we can survive. So we have to find a backstop. We have to find something that can help us get through it. Whether or not it's a practical thing or not, I don't know. I'm not scared of dying, and I'm sure I'm going to survive the coronavirus, folks. It's not my life that I'm concerned for now. I'm concerned for people who don't have any hope or anything. I really want to see the world become a happier place for everyone, and the coronavirus is taking away that dream. That dream is disappearing because of this stupid fucking piece of shit virus. It's really difficult, folks, trying to deal with this horrible disease. You know, it really is difficult, folks. And I'm just hoping around the corner there'll be a vaccine. That somehow we'll have a vaccine available before the end of 2020, which is what I'm really, really putting my hopes on. Now this is shit house. We blew it right off the page. But basically, we have to somehow get through this dreadful disease. We have to get through it. Somehow survive it. Or survive the economic ramifications of it. We've got to survive it, folks. We can't let it consume us. And unfortunately, the TV channels and the radio and all the rest of it are chewing over this coronavirus threat, making it too big, because I'm trying to get my work here on television, and it's really hard when you got this damn virus hogging the airwaves. Almost every minute that the TV is on, when it's news time, out comes the coronavirus, and it becomes the fucking news channel's favourite go-to articles. It becomes a favourite of the TV channels to use the coronavirus threat as a way of garnering ratings. And these ratings, you know, and then these TV channels just can't get enough of it, you know. The more we get more infections that happen, it comes back. For a while, before New South Wales or even Victoria was reinfected, well, it calmed down for a bit. But now that it's come back in Melbourne and in Victoria, ever since it's come back there and it's now coming back to New South Wales, the TV channels have pounced on it again. So we now have to deal with the prospect of dealing with the coronavirus as a TV go-to. I don't know if I like this, but basically we are now inundated with coronavirus news, or COVID-19 as its technical name has become known as. So we don't have anything more to see in the news. The news has become enslaved to the COVID-19 pandemic. Wondering where the centre of the job is going to be. But basically we can't seem to stop this pandemic from becoming our TV go-to. Now I'm wondering if we can make this even bigger on the horizontal. So yeah, it's not an easy thing to kind of like compete with, but it's become a form of competition. And my videos don't fit into the death, disease, destruction, damage, whatever other thing that begins with D that represents negativity. It's all about trying to garner the news channels into putting out this horrible shit that they've done. This looks quite nice, but basically I just can't compete with what's happening on television now, and I'm trying my best to make my videos appealing to the news, you know, and trying to make my work appealing, because I'm trying to locate a loved one, folks. I'm really lonely for this person called Luigi, and I really think a love story should really take precedent over this disease shit. I really do, and I just can't see, but I can't see it happening because everything's all about the negativities, and the TV channels seem to have this idea that it has to be really bad so that people can watch the terrible stuff that's happening and unfolding as we speak. And it just pisses me off that I can't get a word in edgewise with this negativity of coronavirus, COVID-19. I really hate it, folks. I'm sick of coronavirus. I don't even want to watch it. I don't want to fucking hear it. I don't want to know about where the clusters are. I don't want to know that New South Wales has just clocked up another, whatever, a number of infections. I don't want to know about it because I've got no power over it. And I'm scared to hear this bad news. I don't want to hear it, folks. I don't want anything to do with this fucking stupid virus. I'm so over it, folks. So over the way the world is. The world loves to hear bad fucking news. Why doesn't everyone turn off their fucking televisions in solidarity against this? But no, if they turn off the televisions, they won't see my work, so I can't do that. But anyway, that's not quite what I was after. Wondering, I don't think a switcheroo could work. Let's try a switcheroo, folks. But basically, I'm so sick to fuck of this stupid, dumbass coronavirus. Sick of the coverage. I don't want to know about it, folks. I can't fix it. No one can fucking fix it. Only people we can put our hope in are the fucking scientists and those people who are volunteering or being paid to be infected and to be trials for the vaccines. I want to hear about vaccines. That's all I want to hear about, is that there'll be a vaccine in the next couple of months. Anyway, now that looks interesting. Not much better, but I think now we can call this demo quits.